This video is going to describe the carbon cycle. So let's start with carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, CO2. Okay. Now, plants, there's my plant, take in some of that CO2 during photosynthesis. Plants will also respire. Every living thing respires. So a bit of carbon dioxide is released back into the atmosphere through respiration. However, during photosynthesis, plants will take in that CO2 and convert it into carbon-containing compounds, for example, carbohydrates. Then, this carbon is transferred to an animal that will eat the plant. So there's my animal. So when that animal eats the plant, those carbon-containing compounds are transferred to the animal. Now, that animal will also be respiring. So it releases some carbon dioxide during respiration. Now, eventually, these animal plants will die. So, there we go, there's a dead animal. And what's going to happen to them is they are broken down by decomposing bacteria and fungi. These decomposing bacteria and fungi will also be respiring, and therefore they release CO2 back into the atmosphere as well through respiration. Now, some of these dead animal and plants won't be decomposed, so they will, over millions of years, they may form fossil fuels. Now, these fossil fuels include coal, oil and gas. So humans can actually release this carbon from fossil fuels by burning them. So, for example, in factories, factories might burn fossil fuels and release CO2 back into the atmosphere, and also with cars. And there's the car. Okay. So CO2 is released back into the atmosphere. And this burning of fossil fuels is called combustion. So all this movement of carbon through dead and living organisms and the atmosphere is known as the carbon cycle.